Here's an example of how this punchline is going to work. Remember that these little things underneath the question there, those are your instructions. Read them carefully. It says graph each inequality. So if I look at y is greater than or equal to 2/3 x plus 1, my y-intercept is 1, my slope is 2/3, so I'm going to go up 2 and over 3. I'm going to go backwards so that I can fill the whole graph. It is greater than or equal to, so this is a solid line. So I drew a solid line, and then I need to see which way I need to shade. So I'm going to test 0, 0, just like I normally do because it is not on the line. So when I plug in 0, 0, I'm going to ask, is 0 greater than or equal to 2/3 times 0 plus 1? So 0 is greater than or equal to 2/3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 0 greater than or equal to 1. That is false. So I'm not going to shade on that side of the line. I will shade on the other side of the line, and it will look like that. Okay, so that is the first part. That is graph each inequality. Then it says, under each grid are true or false statements describing the location of solutions. The solutions are all located over here, right? It says circle the number letter pair next to each true statement. So this one right here, does this include the boundary line? Well, that line we drew is the boundary line. And if it is solid, like we did, because it was equal to, that means it includes the boundary line. So that is a true statement, so we're going to circle 19A. The next thing we need to look at, are there solutions in quadrant 1? Well, here's quadrant 1. Did I shade anything in quadrant 1? I did, right? Right there is in quadrant 1. So that's true. Are there solutions in quadrant 2? Here's quadrant 2. I have shading over there. So there are solutions in quadrant 2. Are there solutions in quadrant 3? There are. Right there nips the corner of quadrant 3. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing. Are there solutions in quadrant 4? Well, here's quadrant 4. No, there are no solutions down there, so that is false. So down at the bottom, in 19, you'll write an A. 2, you'll write an H. 26, you'll write an I. 12, you'll write an E. Okay? So the next one, just to show you something else, it is a greater than, but it doesn't have an equal to, right? So that would be a dashed line. So for that one, it does not include the boundary lines, so we would not circle that one on number 2. Okay? All right, now you should have enough to be able to finish the rest of the punchline.